Hey guys, welcome back to a new reaction on this channel. Today I'm going to be react to some more Killing Me Inside after a really long time. I'm honest with you, it's been a really long time. Today, with their song Young Blood, I'm just excited. I really am. And like I said, it's been a really long time. My last Killing Me Inside reaction was to the song Fake, featuring that girl. I forgot her name and from which band she was. I'm so sorry. That was back in July 2024. So over 1.5 years. That is freaking insane. But we're finally back. And I'm super happy about that. Because, in my opinion, Killing Me Inside is a really cool band. I reacted to, I don't know, 5 songs, I guess. To a lot of older tracks where you also heard that it's not produced well, but still good songs. I guess Fake was one of the only ones that were really newer, if I could say that. So I'm super excited how Young Blood sounds like. If it's more like a newer track, if it's more like an older track, it looks definitely like a typical metalcore-ish lyric video track. So I don't know exactly. I haven't checked out from which year this song is, but hey, I don't give a shit. I'm just super excited to be back with some more Killing Me Inside. And we start with Young Blood. Let's freaking go. Alright guys, I'm sorry to pause here. I have to do that because copyright strikes, you guys know. In my opinion, it's a really awesome track. It's a really cool one. It reminds me this typical, more like 2010, maybe even earlier era of metalcore mixed with a little bit of deathcore. So a little bit early, I don't know, Bring Me the Horizon, because you have this absolute pure scratchy scream, whatever. I can't pronounce it. It's a little bit like Ollie Sykes did really, really early. But at the same time, it's more like a metalcore track with the girl as the clean voice chorus, which is extremely amazing. But my question here is, I told you that I listened to really older Killing Me Inside tracks, and the girl they have in the band, I also saw her on a lot of photos and stuff like that, but she was not there from the beginning, right? Because in my opinion, when I remember that right, the early Killing Me Inside tracks I reacted to, I forgot the names. I know that that my first Killing Me Inside is still one of my absolute most watched video, Torment or something, Tormented. And also other two I did, a letter to my, was it a letter to myself, something like that? She wasn't already in the band, right? At that time. She came later. In my opinion, she fits really well. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed it. I really like that. But if I remember that, why she was not there from the beginning. But hey, maybe I'm just wrong. But maybe you can clear me up because I really want to know that. So in my opinion, it's a mix of a little bit more modern metalcore-ish track, but at the same time really old school. Like I said, early Bring Me the Horizon, Oliver Sykes sound like. It's really cool. I really enjoying that. It's a really awesome track. Comes also straight into my private Spotify playlist. Guys, we go a little bit back. Let's go listen to the rest of the song. All right. That was killing me inside with their song Young Blood. And it was freaking good. That was a really amazing track in my opinion because it was the perfect mix of, I don't know, a little bit more like modern metalcore-ish, but at the same time you have these nasty screams like old school Bring Me the Horizon from the early, I don't know, 2010 era. That was insane. That was really really cool. But still, my question is, when did the girl join the band? Because I'm really 100% sure, or usually not, but I'm definitely sure that she wasn't there from the beginning. Because also, when I remember that right, the first song I ever reacted to, Torment, was it right? I hope. Um, the picture they got there in the music video, or not in the music video, in the YouTube video, there was just four guys, right? Just they just looked like old school emos. So, but I guess there was just four guys. God freaking damn! I have to find it out. All right, I will do that after this reaction. I definitely will do that. But in my opinion, it was a really amazing track. I really enjoyed that. Comes straight into my private Spotify playlist. Is the song, if the song is on Spotify, but I guess yes, because I guess all the other Killing Me Inside tracks were on Spotify too. So I'm happy about that. Really cool. Guys, thanks for this request. It was really awesome. If you haven't checked out my other Killing Me Inside reactions, I will give you my Killing Me Inside reaction playlist right now in the outro. Just click on the playlist on the screen and you can watch them if you want to. If you want to talk about Killing Me Inside with me or the whole community, join our community Discord. Links in the description. You can join anytime. We can talk about anything. It would be cool to see you there. And then I'll see you guys again in another reaction. Would be awesome. And I say, bye!